Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dory. I'm just going to post an update today. It feels like it's been a hot minute. It is Monday, and today, all day, I have thought it was Tuesday. Today is February 1st. I am going to go over some stuff that has been happening here in the last week or so, things I've been eating, things I'm learning, the things I normally share in an update video. So I'm happy to have you guys here as I am continuing my weight loss journey. I am Dory. I am 48 years old, 5'4" tall. On September 12th of 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery with Dr. Darren Tischler at Hartford Hospital in Hartford, Connecticut. My highest ever recorded weight was 350 pounds. I'm actually going to insert a picture at the end of this video, one that I actually just stumbled across. A friend of mine had a baby shower 9 years ago, and when she sent me this picture, I was flabbergasted. But anyways, so 350 pounds was my highest. My surgery weight was 300.5. My lowest I've seen is 156.3, and that was December of 2019. I'm wanting to get back there, of course. I felt amazing. If you see one of my videos from December 2019 below, it was on a Sunday. I think it's titled something like a rare Sunday appearance or something. But that was the day, and I felt phenomenal. I felt on cloud 9. So I'm trying to get back there. I weighed in this morning at 169. So I'm planning on staying in the 160s. I'm hoping to at least go down to 164 this month. I'm realistic, knowing that I only have about 15 pounds, 15 or so pounds to go until I think I'll be in my maintenance range. I am going to try to be between 150 and 155 in my weight maintenance range. And so I think I have about 15 pounds or so to go before I am there. And I think that's where I'm gonna like to stick around, but who knows? I'm still just gonna work my tool and try to get down there and behave in the eating, exercising, and habits. I just saw my thing that says habit tracker. I'm gonna show you guys that. So now I just lost my train of thought. Habit, whatever. And so I'm just going to work it and do what I can during the month of February. And so, yeah, let me tell you, so I have my new habit tracker for the month. These are the ones that I had. I haven't been consistent. Like, I did it in November, December, then I did December, January, then I did November and December of like 2019, when I had just told you guys I had got down to my lowest. And so I started doing, I did all of December and I did all of January. So now I'm starting on February. I want to share with you guys a funny story. I actually was just watching, the woman who came up with this habit tracker in this form is named Erin, and she has a YouTube channel and a private Facebook group, and she's on Instagram. My Level 10 Life is her name. And so anyways, I just recently watched her video, and I told her in the comments that I guess I've been filling this out incorrectly. So each line I give a different color to, but what I was doing was I was coloring them in going down, and apparently you're supposed to color them in going across. I don't even know if that even makes a difference. Yeah, I don't know. Not across. I'm so sorry. I have been I'm putting them across. I'm supposed to be coloring them down. So in other words, if I hit all of my habits, which I did today, I'm going to make this one solid color. So say I choose red. Above here, what I started doing is there's a little line. And so it says the first, which is today. And so I'll put in 169 up here. And I did that all through. I have it all the way, like last month. Let's see, I have January 2020. I was like, 171, 170, 170, 170, all the way 169.4, 169.0, 169.0, 169.6. And so I put it all the way through, but what I did was every day I put the colors this way instead of putting them all in a row down. So I'm going to start this off correctly for the month of February. She laughed at me. She thought that was funny. I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't even know that it makes a difference. Basically, when you shade it all in a color, the ones that you see that are white is a day that you missed something on your habit tracker. So you're trying to really produce a habit so that way it goes forward. And so that's fine because I feel like I have already developed very healthy habits. And so it's not difficult for me to achieve this because I've always had my mind set and always had my eye on the prize very early on. That's just my character. I am not somebody who, you know, will set a goal and then just not achieve it and kind of give up, or just keep, like, there's some people I see on YouTube. Some are in the weight loss surgery community, some are not though. And it could be anything from, you know, I want to stop biting my nails to I want to run a 5K to I want to give up eating snacks after 7 to whatever it is. I've seen the whole gamut within the last over 4 years. And, you know, some people will say, I don't want to do X, Y, and Z. And then you see 2 days into their month or however they're doing it, they'll, oh man, I'm so sorry. You know, hey, I want to be real with you. This is what I did yesterday. And then they'll just keep, it's just becoming, their habit has been becoming the failure. Like they've rewritten their I don't even know, they've rewritten their like end focus to be one that is just going to continually keep messing up. And so that's just not my character. I just don't like that. And I just don't want to be the type of person that in 6 months I look back and I say, wow, if I would have only stuck to that in 6 months, imagine what I could have accomplished. And so there's nothing on this earth that would make me want to give up the health and the weight and the weight loss for anything. I don't care if I'm feeling emotional and I want a glass of wine. I don't have the glass of wine. I am emotional and I go and I pray about it, or I talk to my husband about it, or I talk to somebody about it. But I don't reach for the glass of wine or alcohol or margarita or, you know, Mexican, you know, chips at the restaurant. I don't know. I just don't do that. And so this is pretty easy for me to attain my goals, except for one. And one I'm really going to work on this month, which today I didn't do it. I just didn't even have an opportunity. We got a lot of snow, and so my first grader, it went back to in-school learning, but today we got snow, so they called remote learning for her. So when she's remote learning, I'm like all in with her and I have to just monitor her. And then, so tomorrow they have a full snow day, no remote learning for any of them because it's still actually snowing out there. We have like, I don't know, 10 inches maybe. I can tell you that my little Chihuahua, she's half Chihuahua and half Pit Bull. She's like maybe 12, 13 pounds, but she got buried in the snow, which was funny because she really enjoys it. So, but anyway, so this is what I'm working on for February. Now, if you guys saw my Instagram, you will know that tomorrow will be 1 week that my husband has been activated. He's in the Air National Guard, and so he is away. He'll be away for probably about 4 to 6 weeks. 4 weeks is what his orders are for right now, but I don't know, I can't even get into it. Some lawmaker who's like off her rocker, I'll just leave it at that. She's crying that, you know, she wants more money for protection and yada 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 yada. And so yeah, so anyway, so he could be prolonged longer. It was easier this time, him going away, than it was when he went to basic training, because it's not 6 months, it's 1 month, maybe 1.5 months. Of course, anything can happen, and he's prepared for that, but yeah, so things are okay. He definitely is missed. It was really cute the first day he was gone. At the end of the day, now I normally do everything anyways. I'm cooking, I clean, and now he does a lot of things, but he's mostly at work. And so he's at work and I'm taking care of everything. And then if he's working nights, then he's home during the day and he helps cook and clean. If anything I ask him, he does it. He's wonderful. And so at the end of the first day, which was last Tuesday, my 12-year-old daughter said to me, "Mom, you did a really good job today without Dad." I thought it was cute. It was very cute. My other daughter, who's 11, she told me that I also did a great job, and that you know, she misses Daddy, and she doesn't know how I'm able to, you know, go on without him, which is cute because I think they see that we have an amazing marriage. Like, we have such an amazing partnership, and I never take that for granted, only because I know that there are people who don't, and I know that there are people who are in like dead-end relationships or whatever. And I was married before my 2 older children. I was married to their dad, and it was one of those relationships. So I never take this for granted. I'm extremely grateful for him. I thank God for him every single day, no joke. But I thought it was really cute that my kids were, so he left on Tuesday morning. The kids got into remote learning, and they, you know, my 12-year-old let her teachers know, you know, there may be a time today that I need to turn my camera off and go help my mom with something with the other siblings, which is comical because I'm usually the one that does it all anyways. It's like second nature. I'm someone who I really can multitask, like to the 100th degree. And so that is a little funny thing from my husband leaving. He is working, they have a weird work schedule. He's working 12-hour day shifts, and then the next day it's a 12-hour night shift. Then he'll get a day off, and then again 12-hour day shift, 12-hour night shift, and then, you know, so anyways, just pray for him, keep him and everybody. He's working with the Army National Guard. He actually is working with Secret Service. I can't say anything other than that. So it's been kind of fun for him. He's learning a ton, and so, but I'll leave it at that since, yeah, I can't really disclose more than that. But anyways, so let's move on to me, since this is my channel. So yes, so I put up a meal prep video yesterday, and the meal prep video prior to that, where I did the shrimp, that's what I've been eating. Now, I have to tell you, by far, this is one of my favorite meals that I have made lately, and I am thoroughly enjoying this. So I make a batch of, it's Nicole Burgess. It's her cheese sauce that she makes for her son, who just loves it. And her son, Trey, he has to have it weekly. So she makes it. It's something he enjoys. And so I started making it. And it's very low carb, and it's delicious. And there's only 4 ingredients. It is a pound of, she uses American cheese. I've just been using white cheddar. So it's a pound of that, 1 8-ounce block of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 can of the diced green chilies, and then 1/4 cup of an unsweetened milk of your choice. I use unsweetened almond milk. Oh my gosh, guys, so good. Game changer. Love it. So I've been making that weekly as well. And so it's very low carb, very low calorie. It's so good. So what I do is I take my 4 ounces of my meal prepped shrimp, which is only 80 calories, 0 carbs. I think it's 19 or 20 grams of protein. And so I take the 4 ounces of that, and then I take 1. Amy Lou is a company. I love this company, and they have it, most of her things, at Costco. And so Amy Lou, it's AMYLU, and she makes meatballs and chicken sausage and oh, what else? There was something else that I've also seen that she made. Oh my goodness, so good. So I take 1 of her sausage links, and it is 110 calories, 1 carb, and I forget how many protein, maybe 10 grams of protein. Anyhow, so I take my 4 ounces of shrimp, the 1 link, I put that in a bowl, and then I take a serving of the cheese sauce, and then I put it in the microwave. hits all the great spots. It is just amazing. It is creamy. The shrimp, the texture, because I make sure I know how to cook my shrimp perfectly. My brother works for the largest seafood manufacturer here. We get all of our seafood like from Nova Scotia, like same day, delicious. But anyhow, so that, and then with the sausage, the chicken sausage, to die for. So that's what I've been eating. So basically my day, which I should probably do another what I eat in a day. My day, I'll stop eating about, I really want to stop eating by 4:30, but lately it's just been 5:30. So I stop eating, and then the next day I wake up and I have my water, and I take my omeprazole, and I take my Carafate, and I take my, oh, my energy pill. And so I take those, get on with the day, get the kids done, do their breakfast, get some cleaning done, and then a little while later, probably about, I really try to go till about 11:30, 12. And I've been taking I got the new Keto Mojo, the new GK Plus or whatever, and I've been trying just to take my ketones and my glucose pretty often, just to make sure that I'm continuing like the trend of staying in ketosis. I don't really care about the keto diet as much. I just care about staying low carb, and I care about whether or not my body is burning ketones instead of, you know, burning through the ketones rather than the glucose, which tells me that I'm eating correctly and I'm low carb enough. So this morning it was like a 1.0 and my glucose was 74, I think. So I was in a moderate level of ketosis this morning. Crazy thing is when I fast longer and I don't eat till about 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like an hour 19 or 20, you know, something like that of my intermittent fasting, the monitor gets my glucose at a really low level. It was like 62 or something, and like the machine goes bonkers and like all the sirens are going off. And I don't normally have, like, I know I'll never have diabetes unless I got like overweight again and obese. But you know, it's like 62. It was like 54 the other day, but it's normally like this morning it was 74, and that's normal. Like for me, it's like 73 to 84, 85 is my normal glucose. And even early in the morning if I haven't fasted for a while. But in any event, I've been in ketosis, that's been fine. And then after I do that, then I'll break my fast, my intermittent fasting, and I'll have what I just described. And then I also made this cut the carb lasagna yesterday with those Amy Lou sausages, because I had so many of them that I wanted to really use them up. Guys, it came out so good. I made it this time with all mozzarella cheese, the Rayo's pizza sauce, the cut the carb, and something else. Philadelphia cream cheese. It was so good. I put it on my meal prep video that I uploaded yesterday, and so good. That Philadelphia cream cheese in there instead of ricotta, and the herbs that I use, fresh jack seasoning, so good. So one piece of that, which is a pretty hefty piece, is like only 238 calories. So I have two of them, 2 pieces, and it was so filling. So basically that's all I had today. The bowl that I told you, I always every day have one pack, the 2-pack of the Quest peanut butter cups. They're only 190 calories, 1 gram of carbs, and 1 sugar. That's it. And I love them. So that's all I'll have. I have the one meal, I have the Quest things, and then I have the last meal. I'll have 120 ounces of water. Let me just go over real quick my goals. I think I forgot to tell you guys. So my habits are less than 40 net carbs per day, take all of my vitamins, 120 ounces of water, intermittent fasting, no mindless eating, and exercise. So the vitamins, I do want to let you guys know that I went back on the berry melts. I got them on Amazon. They had a great deal. I have my calcium, my multivitamin, and my biotin. It was like 50 bucks. And so I got all of those. So I've been very, very good with, you know, making sure I remember them every day. I do have to remember I messed up one day. I was talking to my husband a couple days ago, and I totally was like just taking my vitamins, not realizing that I hadn't eaten yet. And so when I take a multivitamin on an empty stomach, forget it. I get like so sick, and I feel like I'm going to throw up, and it's just not good. But in any event, those are my goals this month. My goal is to just continue what I'm doing every day. Every day is the same thing, same exact thing. I am eating kielbasa. I even made the Philly steak and cheese bowl. Yesterday I made the cheese sauce. I'm eating the shrimp. Like, that is my goal, just to stay leveled the way that I am. And I feel fantastic. I have energy. I'm doing my thing. I just have to add back in my exercise, which I was doing so religiously last December and then some of January. And at 6:15 at night, that was my time with the kids to do some exercise. And so that is what I have to get back to. So I can do it during the day once my daughter goes to school, because the other kids are really self-sufficient on their remote learning. And so I can totally do it once she goes to school. And so that's kind of what I'm aiming at. And I want to really make sure that I can start lifting the weights again. It just makes me feel great doing the little bit of jogging. I do about 15 minutes of straight jogging. Even though it's only in place, it still burns a lot. It definitely makes me feel great. It gets my heart pumping. Yeah, so that's really it. That's my update. I definitely should be doing a what I eat in a day, because I know you guys, oh, I also have a coffee every day. Sorry, I totally forgot. I have a collagen coffee. Basically, I got Perfect Ketos. I got 2 things of the vanilla collagen, 2 things of their cinnamon toast, which is so good, and then 1 of the unflavored. And basically, I put a scoop in my coffee, and I have it with the nut pods. My coffee is like 166 calories, I think 3 carbs, because of the Premier Protein has 2 carbs per scoop. But anyway, so I'm getting collagen, so I can tell with my skin, like my skin just, I mean, not that I ever had any real blemishes or anything on my skin. I've always had great skin. I used to wash my face when I was a teenager with Neutrogena. It's like a glycerin soap. I don't know why, but I think my grandmother told me to do it. But I used to always wash my face. And so with the collagen, like, I go get my nails done, which I am so overdue. But when my nail tech sees my hand, she's like, oh my gosh, this was like last month, and then the last time I went, she's like, oh my gosh, your nails have grown so much, and like I can feel my hair is growing. I definitely need the ends cut off soon. But anyways, I can just talk forever to you guys. I miss you. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.